Hey everybody, welcome to the November 14th edition of the Saving Progress podcast. Hey, you know what you get if you take 11 and 14 and add it together?
No.
That's what I thought. I'm here, I'm your host, Northernlion. You might remember me from such videos as Let's Play Grey's Anatomy. Here with my co-host, J. Smith OTI.
Hey, how's it going?
And some scumbag who doesn't know how to hit the big red record button, Michaelalfox.
So, is this necessarily the November 14th edition? Because we all know that it's not going to go up on the November the 14th.
Yeah, it's scumbag Ryan.
Scumbag me? Here's the freaking problem with the podcast situation. Our workflow is so stupid. We're recording this at like 4:30 p.m. West Coast time. 7:30 p.m. your time. But because this shitbag's internet is so slow, he has to Dropbox his audio file overnight. And then, like, because this computer is not the fastest, I have to render the podcast, which takes like 3 hours on this machine. And then it takes like another 2 hours to upload. And if you think I'm exempting you, J. Smith OTI, with your 1.8 fucking gigabyte wave files of hard jokes and dick jokes, I could download Avatar in like 1080p Blu-ray with that kind of compression, you ding-dong. Don't even talk to me about this shit. It'll go up when it goes up.
No! Well, yeah. Just fucking tell me how you want me to compress it.
Yeah.
Until then, you get the highest quality dick and fart jokes.
You're basically you're sending every single kilobyte.
Yeah. Would you want to waste that?
Yeah, I want to waste about 90% of it.
That's silly. I'm not gonna stand for it.
All right. Well, I'm sitting down already, so we're good to go.
Yeah, that sounds good to me too.
How's it going?
Doing well. It's good. I mean, it kind of sucks because we had a good start. Not that this was a bad start.
Yeah, we had all these jokes about karaoke and anecdotes about singing November Rain in Korea.
You're right. And then scumbag Michaelalfox just doesn't hit the record button for whatever reason.
Hey, I'm eating over here. Shut up, alright? I can't concentrate.
Sorry, are we interrupting you? Maybe we should do the podcast later.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell does he want us to do?
Somebody eating.
You're eating.
Is that me?
You're gobbling all the Johnsons.
Yeah.
Over there. In your mouth.
The Johnson Gobbler.
Dick Johnson.
That's what we'll call you.
Me?
No, not you.
You guys you got something against Goblin Johnsons?
No, I got nothing against Goblin Johnsons.
I'm neither for nor against Johnson gobbling.
You know, there's a
hey everybody,
photo
welcome
of
to
Obama
the
Johnsons.
December 14th edition of Saving Progress.
December?
Yeah, we're in the future now.
Not yet. Alright, do we have any administrative notes?
Well,
How's
I had some kind of
doing?
good news to say, but I don't know you guys just both being dinks. So.
Well, what is it? What's the good news?
Well, my boss was like, "Hey, we're gonna bring you back to the land of internet soon."
Oh, no
Ontario.
way.
Yeah, but that's the extent. He's like, "Oh, talk to this guy. He's gonna tell you when." But basically, I'm assuming it's not gonna be before Christmas time. But
yeah.
at least it's not gonna be that long after. I don't know.
Oh, I've heard this one before.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how long have we been like playing the same old song and dance here?
Well, you know, that's basically what I said to my boss when he's like, "Hey, we're bringing you home soon." I was like, "That's what you said in July." He's like, "Yeah, but we really need you." This is not. If you want me to come, just say so, and I'll be packed tomorrow. So, it's basically, you know, the people on site on this construction site they're hopeless. And they want to keep me here because I actually do stuff, and I get things done. I know how to get them done, and they don't. So that's why they want to keep me, and that's why my boss wants me back. Because he's like, "All right, you can get stuff done. I need you to get back here." I was like, "Well, okay, I'm ready." So that's my life. That's what my life has been like for the past year and a half.
Saskatchewan would literally fall apart if you left.
Yeah, man. It would turn that rectangle into like a trapezoid or something.
Just mess up the whole geometry of the world.
Saskatchewan, easy to draw, hard to spell.
It's actually pretty easy to spell.
I couldn't do it.
It's because you're stupid.
That is because I am stupid. I apologize for that.
Saskatchewan is like the Massachusetts of Canada. It's like, you know, hard to spell.
There's an ass in it.
Yeah, and then like a mass too. Massachusetts.
Mass ass. It's a massive ass.
So Josh, I see that you follow this Twitter account at horseheading. Submit pictures of yourself horsing around on our website. Become a horse here.
Yeah.
So you bought a horse
Have
mask,
you
huh?
have you not seen my gas guzzlers?
I did. I saw it.
Yeah.
What's up with a horse mask, man?
I felt that there was a hole in my life that could only be filled with a horse mask.
Okay.
And so I bought one
All right.
from Amazon, and then I
How much was it?
I think it was 20, but technically it didn't cost me a thing because I had a gift card.
Oh my god.
So I got this horse mask for free. It's a good time. It freaks out my roommates every once in a while. I'll just kind of see them, and then I'll put on the horse mask and go out there, and I'll just kind of stand there, and then like looming, and then all of a sudden they'll start like turning because they they feel it, and they go, oh shit, horse mask. They go, gotcha, bitch.
All right, I'm sold.
Yeah, I'm bringing it to Deck Gen.
I know you're bringing it to Deck Gen.
Yeah.
Can we all get horse masks and go everywhere in them?
I'm gonna wear.
I think we should.
I'm gonna wear my Fox shirt, the one that finally came.
Oh my god, you got the 3 Fox shirt?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
that's
two of them
That's
too.
good.
I got one in medium, and one in small because I wasn't sure. But the small is actually it's weird. You notice over the past few years, like shirt sizes have been getting smaller in general, but these shirts I'm pretty sure have been sitting on a shelf for 20 years, and then they just print them because they're like the size of T-shirts used to be back in the early 90s. lot bigger.
They had different measurements to
I'm
scale.
just saying,
You
like
just gotta tuck it into your jeans, man.
No, that's what I'm definitely gonna do. I'm bringing back the tuck. I used to do that as a kid as well. You tuck your T-shirt in your jeans.
It's classy.
I used to,
It says like
tuck.
I'm here to party, but also I got a T-shirt on. It's casual.
Yeah.
It's like it's the mullet of clothing.
Fun
Yeah,
and
it is the
serious
mullet of clothing.
at the same time.
It really shows that you're diverse.
Certainly. I saw speaking of Fox apparel, I saw these onesies, pajamas.
Yeah.
And they're red and had a little fox on it.
Okay.
I tweeted it like probably around Halloween.
Okay.
Ish.
Yeah.
I really I wanted them, but it's like $20, as much as the horse head.
You should.
So that kind of gives me a new perspective that I probably should go back and get the Fox pajamas.
it.
Just so I could wear the Fox pajamas onesies and then horse head on top of it.
Yeah. I don't see what's wrong with that.
I can be a free man.
Oh, Ryan, you should get a lion tail butt plug.
He's you should get a dragon dildo.
What?
What's a dragon
Did I
dildo?
fall asleep and miss like an internet week or something? What's this dragon dildo?
I don't know. I don't.
Are you making things up now, or are you just?
No, they're you can Google it.
You're into
Have
some
you seen
fun-
that
Have that in your
picture?
internet history.
That picture on the internet that's like just a normal human dude fucking a dragon. Like a huge dragon.
I'm a dragon.
It's really good.
I don't think I saw that. On the forums, I saw
Oh,
a
Lord.
picture of a dragon, and then it had your face on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I get it.
I liked it. Anyways, so is that the administrative notes?
Yeah.
They're good notes.
I've got an administrative note.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Hey, shitbirds, I didn't quit Spelunky. My HD PVR broke, you scumbags. I said it in like 20 videos across like 10 different series I posted on Twitter and Facebook. Everyone's like, I guess you gave up on Spelunky because this shithead over here beat you. No, the HD PVR broke. And if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you know I got another one yesterday. It's set up, it's ready to go, and it works with the PS3 too. So 360 games can now be recorded. PS3 games can be recorded, and when the Wii U gets here next week, that can be recorded as well.
What you should have done is used, your uploaded a picture of pretty much just you giving the camera like the middle finger.
Yeah.
And then uploaded it with the Spelunky thumbnail.
Nice.
In like Spelunky episode whatever. And then they play it. They're like, yeah, Spelunky's finally back. And it'd be like you just giving the middle finger to your audience.
Yeah, that would be really good for like loyalty and fan appreciation.
Well, I figure the people that don't follow you on Twitter or whatever probably don't listen to the podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, that's definitely true, but I'm just throwing it out there.
It's okay.
It's a good admin note. I
Yeah,
approve.
exactly.
Hey, but this means since you have access to a PS3, there's isn't there multiplayer in Tokyo Jungle?
Yeah, but it's not online. I think it's just local.
What? No, that's not true.
Is it? Is there online multiplayer?
I'm pretty sure because somebody sent me a message and I can't remember who it was, but I could be mistaking that for something else. But I'm almost positive they said there was.
I think they wanted you to go over to their house to play.
If they pay for the airfare and I can sleep on the couch, I don't see how anything could go wrong.
That's
All right.
all you need?
Just a couch.
You'll take like a week off from work?
I'll quit.
Dude, Saskatchewan needs you.
Yeah.
I actually do. The scary thing is, like, I think when I go back to Ontario, say if I, for whatever reason, quit or I was fired or laid off or something, I don't know, I almost feel like it'd be difficult finding a decent job. Not really, but, I mean, I'm awesome. But, like, if the same thing would happen in Saskatchewan, I feel like I could walk into the bank and they make me the manager. Like, that's... At least
You could just walk into the bank and rob it.
Why do that if they're just going to make you the manager?
I'll have all the key codes.
Because, no, you got to fool them first. You're going to become the manager. You got to get their trust.
I'm going to fool them with my resume and say that I was the bank manager of Canada.
You should,
Whoa.
fuck it, man. You should
Were
just
you really?
become president of Saskatchewan.
I could do that. Since
Your
that position
company
doesn't
probably
exist,
makes up
I could
40% of the population.
I could just create it.
Just secede.
I read something on Reddit the other day. Some dude was like, started calling himself, like, president of something or mayor of something, and people kind of knew that it wasn't true, but then they all just started going along with it and, like, listening to what he said. He just created himself a position. So I think it'll work for me here.
I can't see how this plan can go wrong.
You guys can be my right and left hand men.
Who's going to be the right?
I guess
I want it.
Ryan, because
Yeah.
his name starts with an R.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then my last name starts with an L.
So you can be my
Shit.
right and left hand, and Smith can be my feet.
Really?
I
I got to be your stinky
You're
feet?
the foundation, man.
Alright, I like it.
You gotta hold me
I'm
up.
gonna get a
Put
gun.
it that way. That
You
makes
get,
you
you
feel
get to
a little
hold me
better.
up, and Ryan gets to jerk me off. So actually, I think you probably get the better deal.
I'm gonna pick up a gun when you're asleep, and I'm gonna shoot your feet off. Then I'm gonna shoot you in the head. What are you gonna do about it, motherfucker? You don't have any hands. That's a horrifying, like, idea for a horror movie. Like a dude whose feet and hands are possessed, so he can't even use them. It's like being paralyzed.
Dude, have you seen
that
the last...
Evil Dead?
What?
Did his hand get possessed in Evil Dead?
Yeah, it did. But imagine hands and feet.
Ooh.
You see...
What would you name a movie of this caliber?
You gotta give it some time here.
We'll think. We might revisit
Multiplicity 3.
Yeah, Multiplicity 3.
this. The hand edition.
And feet.
No, the feet was 2.
I've got such a good one. It's like right on the tip of my brain.
What's that movie with Leonardo? Blood Diamonds or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blood Diamond.
We'll call it Blood Diamonds too, because you remember the chick who
How-
had her
you
her
can't
legs
just do
and
that.
arms switched.
You're just gonna call it Blood Diamond too? Fuck it.
She had her arms and legs switched and like sewn back onto her body. You remember that part?
That was Saw 2.
No. Well, maybe that happened in Saw too, but it also happened in Blood Diamond.
We
You
should
get
call it
Maybe
Idle
that happened in
Hands
Saw
2.
2. The second Saw.
Idle
2
Hands
also.
2.
Oh,
Idle. What about the feet?
we could call it Driven 2, and we'll get Sylvester
Oh my
Stallone to
God.
come back. And he has this crazy operation, and people are like, you'll never drive again. And he'll be like, oh yeah.
You can call it like Speed 2.
No, that already
and
happened.
forget that the one on the cruise ship existed.
What?
Speed 2?
Speed 2.
The cruise ship.
Speed
U2.
2.
Wasn't
In
there
the
a
two.
third speed as well?
No.
I never saw a third
I'm
Speed.
pretty sure there was.
You were
I don't
thinking
think
of
so,
the televised funeral of Dennis Hopper.
Maybe I'm thinking of Airbud.
King Koopa.
Jason, what have you been playing this week?
I have been playing some more Dark Souls.
Yeah, where you at, son?
What the hell? Blighttown?
You're still in
That place
Blighttown?
sucks. It sucks.
You're a scumbag.
I know, I'm ultimate scumbag.
So last
No,
week-
so here's like my beef with this shit.
Roll fizzle beef.
I don't like it. Well, I do like it, but I don't want to like it because I get like real fucking far, you know. And like I got to the bottom of like Blighttown,
The swamp?
and the swamps.
Yeah.
And from the swamps, I was like meandering around, like rolling through it.
Did you find the bonfire?
No.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. And so, like, I saw, like, the dudes, like, the big dudes, and they were throwing rocks at me, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, I don't want to go near with these guys. So I booked it out of there. And so I found on the other side of, the swamp is a big rotator thing.
Yeah.
And you could climb up. So I climbed up, and I was doing real well, and there was people, like, shooting poison stuff at me.
Oh,
but
I hate that place.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I was smart this time because I put on, that
Ring of Sacrifice.
leather shit
Leather
because
shit.
that does poison resistance.
Okay.
So that's good. But I meandered through and I was in some like dark caves and then I fell and the little bastard ferrets were eating at me, biting my ankles. Arr, 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 arr.
Don't do
And people were shooting all kinds of poison arrows at me and I couldn't do anything and then I died. And I was like, holy fuck! I have to like start all the way back up on that bridge and work my way down here and die again. I don't want to do that, man.
What's really great is that if you were at the dude with the, like, shooting the poison arrow,
Yeah.
or, like, if you were at the rotator, you were, like, an inch away from the bonfire. Like, it's...
Is it down there?
Yeah,
Is it in the
it's
swamp?
in the swamp. There's just, like, a little, like, dome tunnel thing, and you just walk in there, and it's just hanging there.
Oh man, I'll
Yeah,
have to
you
do
probably
that.
walked by it.
I guarantee it. I probably walked in it, and I was, I don't know.
It's so obvious. If you'd walked in it, you would have seen it, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of it's disheartening.
That sucks, man.
But I'll do it again. But what's also sucks is that my body, my carcass, is somewhere now,
Oh, no.
and I don't know where. I know where it's at, but I have to kill like 1,000 things to get there.
Yeah.
Did Ryan?
So that's
did
gonna-
Ryan shoot
that's
your
gonna
feet
screw me
off?
up. He might as well. He really might as well. But I don't know. I collected a whole bunch of like good loot, I guess, and so now my person is even more poison resistant.
Well,
But
the good news is that for a lot of people, Blighttown represents, like, the hardest or most frustrating part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The bad news is, I think those people are wrong.
right, I'm like, to be honest, it wouldn't be nearly as bad if I got that bonfire.
Yeah.
Like the only thing, because I'm fairly certain, like in Dark Souls, it seems once you get to a certain place, you could keep getting that far. Kind
Yeah.
of repeatedly. It's just getting past, that certain area that's like effing you over, and moving on forward from there that seems to be the hardest part for me. But yeah, I think I'll be able to get down to the swamps pretty easily again. But I guess like my biggest focus should be getting that bonfire because I don't know where the hell it was, just running around. Getting rocks thrown at me and scared, and I'm getting poisoned by the water. It wasn't good.
It's pretty funny because, like, if you take the master key, you can
Yeah.
literally beat Blighttown in, like, 8 minutes. You just go right in through the back door, take the roller thing down, fight the boss, and then leave.
Yeah, I don't know where the boss is either.
Right by...
I just
when you saw those angry dudes throwing things, were they standing on, like, a mound of white?
I didn't see it. They're in like a cave.
Yeah, there's, like, 2 groups of them.
Okay.
So you might have been... It's fairly close to the elevator.
Yeah.
Like, definitely within vision of it.
Oh no, it was probably on the other side of the caves and that.
All right.
All right.
So you've... In 1 week, you've gone one new area.
Yeah.
That's standard Dark Souls progress.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah. Because, in the sewers, I found that, like, one thing, and I don't know, I spent a lot of time there because I got cursed.
Yeah.
And curse those aren't fun.
Yeah,
because,
curse sucks.
Yeah, half the week I was just, I don't know, getting cursed, and then I'd have to like go up to the bell tower or delete that like person, that female in the cage. I don't know.
Yeah.
But she would sell us some shit.
Uh-huh.
And then that would give away the curse. But then I never felt that I was like good enough to continue on, and so I would kill a bunch of rats and get some humanity. And then I would have to spawn a bunch of people, and then other people would invade me and kill me. And I was like, holy fuck, man. I don't know. But I haven't been playing, nonstop. I take breaks with, like, days between them.
That's a good
before
idea.
I go back in. Because, it's kind of an intense game. But fun.
Yes.
But intense.
Yes.
Like the Circus Fire.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
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 But yeah, that's my current trials and tribulations with Dark Souls. I'm sure I'll give you another update next week. In which I will still be in Blighttown. Anyways, I was able to play XCOM. I just got that a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Game sucks. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's fun.
I beat it already. It's pointless. It took me like 10 minutes. 8 minutes.
You didn't really play it.
Where you at in... Okay, so when I was talking to you, you were just doing the tutorial.
Right.
Did you beat the tutorial, I assume?
I did beat the tutorial.
Nice.
I'm playing normal mode.
Yeah.
And it's not Iron Man.
Good start. I think that's smart. If I could go
Yes.
back in time, that's what I'd do as well.
Mm-hmm. And so I just captured something alive.
Whoa.
When you know how you kill or you like crash the spaceships, and if you kill one of the people in that spaceship, they disappear.
The outsider dude, like the dude. It seems to me to be a being of pure energy.
Yeah. So it goes. It's the little midget guy.
Oh
first.
no, that's a sectoid.
Yeah. So no. Yeah. So I'm gonna go through. So it's the sectoid.
Okay.
And then you have the tall, thin man.
Yeah.
And then you have the energy thing.
Yeah.
So I captured the sectoid alive. I didn't capture Thin Man alive.
Okay.
But I did capture energy thing alive.
All right. So do you already have the capture facility built?
Yes.
So you're trucking right along then. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. Argentina is pissed off at me, and so is Australia. Is there a way for me to have them not be pissed off at me?
You got to launch satellites.
I'm trying, but it takes forever to to build this satellite facility.
Yeah.
But I can't do anything in the meantime?
As far as, I should know this better considering how much I played. However, when you get to like 5 panic level,
yeah,
where like they turn red and you get that message, it's like, Argentina's real angry.
Yeah.
Usually, one of two things will happen. Is either you'll get a panic mission, and if you go to the panic mission and you like succeed, then it'll reduce panic in that area.
Okay.
Or terror mission, sorry. Or you're just kind of fucked, and you better hope that you have a satellite that you can launch before... Usually they drop out at, like, the council reports, so the worst is when you have, like, somebody panicked, and then you get a council report, like, 5 days later, and your satellite's 6 days away, and you're like, oh, come on.
Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, but you can't move satellites, so, like, I
Right.
put a satellite in China, but I can't move that to...
Classic
somewhere else.
mistake.
I can't do... Can I do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
But, the good news is, like, losing countries isn't that big of a deal.
Right. Well, I don't want to lose a country.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal.
Right, okay. So at least... Alright.
Where'd you set
Well,
up
if
your...
I piss off Argentina, I guess I can't be too upset with myself.
Where'd you put,
Alright.
Where'd you put your base?
America.
I thought so.
No.
Like, what else would I do?
Canada.
I always put mine in Africa, man.
Canada.
Really? Why?
Because it gives you 30% more money per month.
I don't think I could put it in Africa.
Yeah,
Wait.
you can put your base in Africa.
Hold on a second, guys.
In the very beginning?
Yeah.
I thought it was blocked for some reason. Maybe not. But I would still pick America, I think.
Is XCOM like Risk?
No.
Okay, I
Nope.
just heard you picking countries. I haven't been listening to your bullshit. But
Oh my, this guy.
I love Risk, so that's kind of why I was like, what?
It's like not like Risk at all.
Have you played like Frozen Synapse or anything?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy. I don't know what to do with him. But it's a tactical shooter thing.
Okay.
But it's like turn-based.
Yeah.
And so you have your squad, and your squad can only move so far. Essentially, there's two moves, I should say. There's two moves. The first move you could do in your certain proximity, or you can use up both in your moves, and you can go like extra far. And your first move, if you move, you can also shoot, depending on your gun. Mm-hmm. And so enemies can do the exact same. So it's like, back and forth between you and the enemy, and there's all kinds of different guns, weaponry, and enemy variantation types along the way.
Is the goal world domination?
The goal is to survive the alien onslaught and kick their ass before they destroy the world. Or something. I haven't really got that far.
I apologize for the keyboard
essentially, aliens come down, and you're like this group of world-class superhero badass dudes. Not really superhero, but like super soldiers. And you get together, and your goal as this organization of XCOM is to defeat the alien menace. And along the way, you have to kind of play sides of all the different countries. And so if aliens are invading one country and they're kind of paying you like tribute, you should go and help them out. But sometimes there'll be like more than one alien invasion going on at one time, and so you have to pick one country over another. And so the one country that you save, they're gonna be like, cool, thanks a lot, I appreciate that. But the other country's like, what the fuck, dude? You just left me out in the dust.
Yeah, I hate that shit, because like it's always, they're on 3 separate continents, so you'll have like one in Ottawa, one in like Brasilia, and one in Beijing or something. Mm-hmm. Whichever one you go to gets like 2 panic reduced, but then the other 2 continents get panic increased in like all countries by 1 or something.
Right.
So you've really got to focus, like those satellites are of critical importance if you don't want countries to leave.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to research them. I just didn't have enough engineers to build things.
Well, that's like the early game, if you're focusing on satellites, is like this constant juggling act. It's like, okay, do I have enough power? No, build a power supply or power generator. Now, do I have enough engineers? No, build a workshop. And then you got to like excavate a new lift elevator. And then, it's like, you got to focus on that. But you should really try to, you probably know this already, but if you get like all of your satellite... what are they called? Oh, the satellite uplinks and satellite nexuses together, they get like adjacency bonuses. So if you build like 1, then it gives you like 2 satellite capacity. If you build 2 next to each other, I think you get 3, and then the next one you get like 5, and then you get like 9.
So if I made a row of satellite array things underground, it's all, here's even more satellites. Like
not more satellites, but more capacity.
Oh, okay, but that's also cool.
Yeah, so at a certain point, like once you reach the 2nd or 3rd level down in that like facility interface, you're not going to need to build more uplinks. Right. Because there's only like, 18 or 16 countries in the game. You're probably going to lose a couple, so once you get up to like 15 capacity, you're okay.
Okay. So let me ask you, is there a way that I can kind of pick which of my rookie soldiers is going to be what class, or is that just all random?
It's all predetermined. I think, I thought to a certain extent, maybe it's determined by what they do in the first mission. Like, if they get long-range kills, then they're more likely to be a sniper. If they're up-close and personal, they're more likely to be an assault. Yeah. So what I was doing was, like, whenever I wanted supports, I would just give my rookies medkits and have them heal in the first mission, but I'm not sure if that actually works.
Because I need support right now, because... I forget his name. I think it's Oi Cunt.
What?
And he's Australian.
Oh, come
on. He's injured for like 14 days.
Yeah. He got punched in the mouth for being a crude dude.
So yeah, he's no good right now, and so I need a support class. And Taylor Swift just died.
Was she support as well?
She was I think she was assault.
Whoa.
But I used her as like a little bit of support.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that.
Right. But she died because I accidentally clicked enter to shoot at something, but I didn't want to. And so she got murdered on the next kill, or the next turn by the enemies. I really just wanted her to hang out and not be killed.
Yeah, the Overwatch is so powerful.
Yeah. exactly?
There's two things you might want to know. Have you been to like the officer training school?
Yeah, I got an extra person on my team.
Yeah, like that, and the upgrade to 6 is really useful too. Like the 6 squad members. But there's 2 really useful perks. One of them is called like rapid recovery, and it halves the time when people get injured. Okay. So if like someone gets critically injured, they won't be out for 14 days. They'll be out for like 7. And the other one is, I think it's called the new guy, and that means every time you have a rookie, they'll automatically become a squaddie as soon as you recruit them. So, like, they'll all be specialized, and you can just pick and choose from there. You don't have to take, like, a mission to get them to level up first.
And they'll have their specialty then?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet. All right, I need to do that then. All right, do that. How do you get that?
It's just, I think it's just unlocked with money. You might need to get the 2 squad upgrades first. I can't remember.
Okay. I'll check that out next time. Thank you.
No problem.
You're welcome. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so that's it for XCOM so far.
It's a
but
good
yeah,
game,
I really enjoy the game. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm debating on if I should do a series or not. Maybe I'll test the waters with just like a quick look, or at least like a tutorial mission to do something. I don't know. But that's in the future. The last game that I played. Actually, I played it last week, but I didn't get to mention it in the podcast for whatever reason. But I just uploaded a video of it yesterday. It's called Noose. And Noose is a game from DigiPen Institute of Technology, so it's student-based. But it's about like a 20-minute game, I would say. But it's a shmup along the lines of Geometry Wars.
Okay.
I suppose the whole game is really surrounded around this AI, and immediately it kind of breaks down the fourth wall between like you and the game, and like you are playing a game, and here's how the game's going to play. But the AI kind of grows and becomes crazy throughout the whole thing. But along the way, you know, the actual gameplay is shmup based, and so there are 2 different kinds of orbs. There's orange orbs, which reflect, you know, bad emotions, hunger, pain, sadness, whatever. But then there's also the blue orbs, which represent happiness and good things.
Does the game answer the age-old question, is greed really good?
I don't know. No? Yes? No, it doesn't answer that.
0 out of 10.
Is that an age-old question?
Gordon Gekko, man. Wall Street, Michael Douglas.
Yeah. Was it good?
I've never seen it. You just made
Anyways.
fun of Michael Douglas for having throat cancer.
Oh. That's not good.
Oh my god.
Anyways, you're able to kind of have this gravity well around you, and you want to gather up all the orange bad emotions and pass them through these little rotators, and that converts them into blue, which you collect. But you also get points for killing as well. So you gain points for killing the orange orbs, and eventually there's like orange enemies as well. So you can like dash into them and they explode. And you also get happiness points. And you kind of go around the game, and it's more about the evolution or the AI that goes insane, and he does like some weird things with the game. But it's fun, it's interesting, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it sounds
That's
neat.
free. Yeah, it was free, and so definitely worth the 20 or so minutes to play and go through it.
I'll be the judge of that.
Check out the video then, or just play the game yourself. You might like it.
Maybe I will.
All right, you can do whatever you want. You could do whatever you like. Beat you to it. And I think that wraps up all the new games I've been playing. I've been playing Don't Starve, you know, consistently. I've been doing a series on that, and it just kind of keeps rolling out with new updates every week. And so that's, I like that because, you know, you get to play alongside of it while it's coming out with new content. But on the flip side, I don't know. I'm so wishy-washy on whether or not I like that kind of content model, because I never know what you're gonna get.
True.
So I don't know.
Don't
but
Starve,
I like
now available on Steam.
Right, for beta.
For beta.
And yeah, you get new updates every week too, and so that's kind of cool. There's plenty of things that I haven't discovered in the game, and I kind of try to keep spoilers to a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I like to read all my comments on my videos, so at least people have been putting like spoiler alert or like don't read this unless you been this far in the game. But it's certainly I've been having a good time, and so I do recommend that game. It's from a good developer. Clay? Is it
Clay?
Clay, yeah, Klei. I pronounced it Clay last time. You got up in my business.
Yeah, dude. Get it right, motherfucker. We've got standards to maintain.
Yeah, I know. But I think that's it for me. Michaelalfox, do you mind if I ask you what you played?
Oh, I do mind, actually.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Guess
that's the end of the podcast then.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
Bye. Okay, well, nothing new this week except for Grand Theft Auto 5. I've been a beta tester for that, so...
Oh, yeah, I heard about that, but I wasn't interested because it's a lie.
Yeah. Although I saw the trailer number 2 today.
Yeah, so did
It's
about like a million
too.
other people.
Well, sorry, I'm not trying to sound like I'm in on some secret society. Like
You were like 2 seconds ago.
I was joking. I was lying. I
know, I'm lying.
Northernlion.
Although apparently you can switch between like 3 different guys, which is different.
It sounds like your Friday night.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
Woo! It's on fire today.
I don't want to
Oh,
talk
boy.
about it. No, but for real, actually, well, before we started this, I was hoping to get it done sooner, but I actually started, for once, downloading Journey, because I've been putting that on for, like, a long time, and people say it's really awesome, so I'm gonna check out that business, but it's downloaded. I just haven't played it because I'm here with you schmucks. You a bunch of dirty bums.
That's it?
What? No. Well, I mean, I've been playing other games, but nothing new. We've got,
Prove it.
What?
Prove
I
it.
did. What? I did a new mission in what do you call it? Dishonored.
How was it?
It was interesting.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Sure. The guy, you have to go and get him, and then you go and get him, and then you bring him back, and you have a choice of which paths you take to getting him. I always screw it up, man. I always get greedy, because like at the end of every mission they tell you, oh, you collected X amount of a total, so many coins in the level, and you got the one of 5 paintings or all that shit. I always make sure I get the bone charms and the runes.
Bone charm is ready.
Bone charms and harmony.
I'll go for 3 minutes. But those are easy to get because your heart tells you where they are. But the money and all of the other stuff is not as easy. Anyways, I kill more people than I should, and I think I'm gonna regret it towards the end of the game because I want to play stealthy. But then I get too impatient because I'm doing the series on it. So then I'm just like, fuck it, we'll do it live. Anyways, good mission though. Ryan knows that guy, Sokolov.
I don't remember.
He looks like Abe Lincoln.
Did you say, hey, Blinken?
Come on.
I don't remember.
Well, how far have you gotten in the game?
I haven't played it since the last time we talked about it.
Oh.
I got a lot on my plate right now.
Yeah? Like what?
Yeah.
The steak?
I
Mashed
wish.
potatoes with some little bit of garlic and some
Might
cheese.
have some sushi tonight, actually.
Yeah, we had sushi the other week. I had fried wontons, man, there. So good. So good.
How is Saskatchewan sushi?
Yeah.
Okay,
they are so
Ryan,
close to the lake and the ocean.
The place here in North Battleford that opened up is Fuji Sushi, which is actually a chain that started in Vancouver. So, and we also, I'm pretty sure it's the same as the one we went to in Guelph, that Fuji Sushi right down the road from.
Oh yeah.
So it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. They got their whole supply network, so they get fish that's kind of fresh, and they know how to make it. I was like,
wait.
It's kind of
Put
fresh.
it on the box.
Well, when I first went to the one Sushiro place in Saskatoon, I was like, come on, man. You ain't fooling me. Like, how can you get fresh fish? You need it for sushi, but I guess they probably got some kind of awesome delivery system set up for that. Because you don't want to be making sushi with no fresh fish. I'd say that. Anyways,
Yeah.
how did we get to this
Said I had a lot on my plate. Just kind of flowed from there.
Oh yeah. Well, get some sushi. Do it.
So that's all you've been playing this week.
Well, I haven't played. Okay, I played Spelunky. I played Tokyo Jungle. I played Dishonored. I played Mafia, and I played. There's one more that I'm not. Oh yeah, two more. Assassin's Creed 3 and Halo 4.
How are you liking Halo 4? Because in the comments of the last podcast, everyone was like, "You don't know what you're talking about. This game's awesome," and you were basically like, "Worst part about Halo 4 is everything."
Well, okay. I said that I hadn't played the multiplayer yet, so everybody can suck it for putting words in my mouth. However, I still stand by so far. I haven't beat the campaign. All I'm saying is the campaign is very formulaic, and I don't know, maybe that doesn't bother people as much as it bothers me. But like I said, the Forerunner, you got the Prometheans, the new race. Like, it's the same kind of guns. They're different sounds and look slightly different and kind of funky and cool. I mean, that's all good and all, but really, that seems That said, multiplayer is pretty fun so far. I actually got on and played with this Tom, Yorkshire Tom, that
friend
asshole.
Of the channel.
Yeah, he's
a good guy.
He's a good guy. No, he's pretty good in Halo. And I made a couple other friends, so it's good, because I haven't really connected a lot on Xbox Live recently, making new friends, but I did. And I don't know, it's good multiplayer. It reminds me a lot of our times we used to all play Halo 2 together. You know, it's solid.
Yeah, good times.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Good maps, good guns. The saw. I like the saw. It's like this kind of souped up machine gun thing. It's nice. And they got mechs, man. They got fucking mechs.
What is this, Natural Selection 2?
Well, okay, at first I was like, well, that's stupid. But they're actually pretty fun to use, and it's not, we played a lot of CTF on, what's it called? It's the remake of Blood Gulch that they have in every Halo
Coagulation?
game. Well, Coagulation was from Halo 2, right? Yeah, Blood Gulch was the original, and then they changed it to something else. Anyways, same map, essentially, but it's cool playing CTF on that, because you got all the vehicles and whatnot. You got what are the ATVs? The mongoose? The mongoose?
How do those maps hold up now? Because, like, I remember the reason that people thought Blood Gulch and Coagulation were so impressive was because they were, like, huge, but for the time anyway. But they also had, like, nothing on them.
Now it's like
for me, my memories of Blood Gulch are like, hey, there's that tunnel over there you can drive through.
Yeah, the originals were much more supportive of sniping. I don't think I've been sniped once on these. They're a lot more hilly, and there's more... there aren't caves or anything. Like, there used to be caves. There are kind of a couple tunnels, but they're not really hidden or anything. Yeah, just very hilly. I don't know. It's doesn't feel as empty now. At least it feels...
Is there the only question that matters, is there a remake of Lockout?
Is that the ice one?
Yeah.
Lockout was my favorite from Halo 2. There's nothing that I can think of right now that'd be a direct remake or like a very similar. But there are levels that are...
Is there still the Forge creator?
Like
you could create your own levels? Like using
honestly,
Forge?
there might be, but I haven't explored that much. I didn't see anything that looked like that, but I never even used that. I never did that shit. But
I think it was introduced in Halo 3.
Yeah, well, that's why I never played
well.
Halo 3 online. I only played a couple missions of Halo 3 in the campaign, and for whatever reason, I was just off the Halo train at that point in time. But I think they've done enough in the multiplayer here that it doesn't seem like the same game to me, like the campaign kind of does. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is a return to what the magic was of Halo 1." I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, when I go back and play Halo 1 now, it just doesn't seem as substantial as it did at one point. But maybe I've overplayed it. I don't know. It kind of happens. You listen to a song, you over-listen to it, and then you just hate it after a while because you listen to it so much.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with the thong song.
Let me see that thong.
Thong, 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 thong.
Dumps like a truck. Guy's like, what?
What?
Get your dumps figured out.
What?
I think I'm saying it again.
So seriously, okay, that's more reasonable then. How you enjoying Assassin's Creed 3?
Assassin's Creed, I realized, like, I've hardly probably put a dent in it because I'm seeing all the commercials and you getting to be the Native American dude.
Yeah,
I haven't
like
got
the main character of the game?
I'm still the British dude, the old British guy, and you're like, how can this guy climb the mast of a ship with those 50-year-old knees? I don't understand it, but no, I'm at the point I'm pretty comfortable with him. I mean, I've gotten pretty far with him, but I don't know how much more I have to go. Still, it's I don't know. I just want to go and hang out with Ben Franklin some more. The dude is the tits.
Hang out with Ben Franklin.
He gives some pretty good sex advice. You know, you gotta go for the older ladies.
He was a dirty old man.
Well, he just knew how to get freaky naughty. It doesn't mean he's dirty.
Well, no, I mean, I said it in a good way. I mean, the guy's like my idol. If I can grow up to be a dirty old man like him,
Just
I
rub
will.
some dirt on you. There, you're done.
Yeah, alright. Maybe I'll be like my next Halloween costume.
Oh. Well, how far have you gotten, Ryan? Or
I
have
haven't
you
touched it yet.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Guys had the game for a week.
I didn't buy it.
Well, so it's in your the place of residence.
That is true.
Go.
I'm not that interested, man. I loved Brotherhood, and then I got pissed off at Ubisoft, and then Revelations got kind of poor reviews. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe one Assassin's Creed game is enough for now.
Well, that's kind of like what I was talking to my brother the other night, and he's been big into the first couple of well, I shouldn't say big into them. He played them, and he kind of said that, yeah, he's holding off on 3 just because he feels like the series is starting to get a little washed out and repetitive. So I can understand that. I guess it's different for me, being that this is the first Assassin's Creed I've ever put any considerable time into, so it's still fresh to me, but I can understand where you come from, I suppose.
Yeah.
Still, it's fun.
Yeah, I'll play it at some point.
Times is
I mean,
hard.
it's here. So.
First world problems, people. But yeah, that's pretty much anything substantial I have to say about video games this week. I don't know.
All right.
Nah.
I'm gonna go.
Do it.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna talk about my video game experience.
But nobody asked you yet.
Just
Can I
haven't
ask you?
asked you yet.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah.
what have you been playing?
Hey, Josh, I'm gonna answer your
Hey.
question with another question.
Okay.
Lots of things?
That's not a question.
It is.
I put a
funny.
question mark at that. I raised
Yeah.
my voice.
Yeah, you raised your voice, but, I mean, I can also...
He was asking you. He's like, lots of things?
Oh!
So, before we get into what I played, I have to say that I made a trip down to the Vancouver Gaming Expo this weekend.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Not again.
I want to know. Tell me all the juicy details that came out of this. Awesome.
All right, so this is like Vancouver PAX on a much, much, much smaller scale. And we only bought tickets for the Sunday. It was going Saturday and Sunday at this theater in New Westminster. But anyway, we went, tickets for $20. We paid, we got in, and it was basically like there was video game tournaments. So we played in like a Mario Kart tournament and got stomped by this 10-year-old girl. There were like free play stations set up, but it was really weird because they didn't really have like a game selection. So you're just like, oh, they're playing Mirror's Edge here. I guess this is the Mirror's Edge station for the rest of the day. And they had like a Call of Duty one set up and a Halo 4 one set up and some fighting game ones. But
That's kinda cool.
and then they had like a few dealers. Like not drug dealers, like people selling video game related T-shirts and stuff like that, which was kind of cool. Maybe like half a dozen of them. One of the dealers is actually like an art collective that did some of the art on Skullgirls, which is kind of cool to see up close. So I bought some Skullgirls memorabilia.
Nice.
And the other, I guess, draw was the panels. So there was a panel that we went to, it was like pitch your game, and basically the audience was allowed to just pitch their most ridiculous game ideas to this panel that would then decide who would get the prizes. Prizes were...
Who was on the panel?
There was some girl from YouTube.
Okay.
Kieran something. She sings songs about Dungeons and Dragons and she has pink hair.
Oh.
There was Frasier from video game... Not Frasier.
But I don't know
Baby,
what to
I hear
do.
the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs.
From this YouTube show called Video Games Awesome. And then there was Corey Rollins, weird coincidence, who was actually the community manager at Clay.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was weird. There was a cool game pitched called Professor's Stretchy Butt. It was a puzzle platformer where this dude has a stretchy butt and you use it to attack enemies and solve puzzles.
Okay.
It didn't win.
Oh, that's too bad.
And that was my time at the Vancouver Gaming Expo.
Mm-hmm.
It was real small. But,
Like,
unlike PAX, it was licensed, so I had a few beers, and that eased the pain a little bit.
oh, there you go. You can always just sneak alcohol into
I don't want to
packs,
get
though.
kicked out by an enforcer.
You don't, I mean, okay.
They wouldn't know.
Oh,
That's true.
He
But I didn't
didn't
want to say
know.
that. I didn't want to ruin his hopes and
now,
dreams.
let's talk about what I've been playing this week.
Not Assassin's
Okay,
Creed
is that
3.
okay?
No, I don't know. You said, like, all right, let's talk about what we're going to play this week. Well, all right, so talk.
Alright, I played Thomas Was Alone. It's now available on Steam.
Yeah!
That game's
I love
good.
that game. It's so good.
Played a lot of puzzle platformers this month and week, and Thomas Was Alone is probably the best of them.
Is it the best one that has shapes, or the best one, period?
It's one of the best puzzle platformers I played recently. If you're gonna
That's
watch any... If you're gonna play any puzzle platformer that's come out recently, I would recommend Thomas Was Alone.
I would agree with that, hands down.
I played Flyin', which is another puzzle platformer.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's kind of like... Let me think about this. All I can think of right now is The Cave, where... I guess it's kind of like Trine 2. And Trine 2 as well. Where you...
I was going to ask for clarification.
where you, like, you have a squad, basically, but you can only play as one at a time. Because it's only single player. But anyway, it's a puzzle platform, and you've got, like, 4 different kinds of characters, and there's one that can, like, sing, and this causes plants to, like, create platforms for him to jump on, and there's one that can stick to walls so he can, like, go up on the ceiling and traverse otherwise untraversable territory. It's okay. It's a lot like Gianna Sisters and Pid in the sense that when I'm playing it, I'm like, it's cute, it's fine, but I don't really see myself playing too much more of it.
Nothing lasting.
Exactly. So, you know, by the way, people shit on me when I shit on Gianna Sisters in my video.
Yeah.
People were furious. I thought it was crazy.
I don't know. I still stand by our decision that the game there is nothing going on for it, man.
It's fine. There's no need to get angry about it.
It's mediocre.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's nothing to write home about.
Exactly. There's with
But
so
it's
many other
nothing-
puzzle platformers. Why are people taking a stand over this like totally average, maybe even below average puzzle platformer? I don't get it, man. No stars. Well, you know, like 5 stars out of 10.
Okay.
Anyway,
No stars.
you guys played Cherry Tree High Comedy Club?
I have not. I saw part of your video. I never really got into the graphic novel games.
Yeah,
What do
me
they call
neither.
them? Yeah. So how'd you like it?
Not very much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where it could be good. I'm just completely incapable of reviewing it. But I think it made for a funny video.
Wait, hold on. Update. Just like on the fly. My curiosity, the cube is working.
Oh no!
It's slow as shit, but I don't know. It's a big cube, and curiosity is all over it. And I'm zooming in right now to the pixels.
Peter Molyneux released a press release today. Game has over 2 million users already.
Oh god,
That's crazy.
So what do? Do I just tap blocks?
tap along it, man.
That's it.
Yeah, tap.
Game sucks.
Tap it in.
Alright.
You guys play Towns?
I have not.
I don't like that game.
I was waiting for you to tell me you didn't like it, so I don't feel bad for not getting it.
It's basically, from what I understand, I haven't played Dwarf Fortress, but people in the comments are like, this looks like Dwarf Fortress, so I'm gonna...
I like Dwarf Fortress.
Now, here's the problem, is that it doesn't fucking teach you how to play it. And maybe...
Yeah, neither did Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, but...
Neither did Dark Souls.
Dark Souls has a small tutorial, you ding-dong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It just doesn't give you anything after
it's
that.
not
All right,
just that
right.
it doesn't tutorialize well. It actively tutorializes badly because all the tutorials are like written in broken English, which is fine. I'm not shitting on the developers, but they're written in broken English. Sometimes they just feel a little bit misleading, and beyond that, the user interface is garbage. It's like totally unintuitive. Things clutter up your screen all the time and reduce like the usable space to basically nil, and it's impossible to get them to go away. Game's not very good. But here's the thing. It's still in development. Here's the other thing. It's $15 on Steam right now. So I would recommend you don't buy it until, like, if it looks interesting, save your money until later.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, man. Like, you never know what you're going to get into when these things are being developed while you've already bought it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I don't mind this model nearly as much as I don't like Kickstarter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because in Kickstarter, you can back something and then you have no idea what it's going to be like.
But with Kickstarter, I feel like Kickstarter is like a donation or an investment, sort of. It's like Dragon's Den or Shark Tank. But Steam is like, I want to go to the store and buy something, and then it's like going to Subway, and they're like, oh, you want a foot-long cold cut? That'll be $5. Then you give them the $5, and they're like, it'll be ready in 6 months. Here's a few pickles.
No, wouldn't it be like you go to Subway, you get your you pay for your sandwich,
Okay.
but then you have to you pay for your sandwich for a one-time fee, but across the period of 6 months, you're gonna get like your one piece of bread, one of your pieces of ham, maybe like a piece of lettuce or cucumber at some point, until 6 months later, then you've eaten your sandwich.
Yeah, but the sandwich has already gone bad.
Yeah.
Because you ate the cucumber and threw the lettuce outside because your fridge is full.
Oh, that'd be too bad.
Yeah, so that's
I like
Towns.
that.
I don't think you should play it. I don't think you should play it.
Okay.
play it.
Is there a demo?
I don't know.
Alrighty. $15, yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
it's expensive, man.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm preparing myself for the Booze and Hisses. I haven't played too much of it, but yeah, I have been watching a whole hell of a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
I want it.
We picked it up yesterday.
And?
I've been watching my girlfriend play it and yell at her TV a lot.
Yeah, that's what you do. It's fun.
Yeah, but so I mean, I'm not one of those guys who's like anti Call of Duty. Really, this is my first experience. This is the first time I played like 2 multiplayer games. I've had my hands on a controller while playing Call of Duty multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun. Like it is what it is, right? It's just shoot people in the face.
It's just a good time.
The thing that's weird though is that first off, this is the first console shooter I've played in a long time. So the like aim assist is crazy. Like I'm like playing and my crosshairs aren't even close to the enemy. It's just like kill, double kill. I'm like, okay, well. Then people are like, you can turn the aim assist off, you dongo, and I'm like, yeah, but then I'll suck,
lose.
Like I'll be awful.
Why would you ever want to turn that off?
Yeah, if you're playing multiplayer, you never want to turn off the aim assist. But what was the other thing? The other thing is I've been playing it like I play Counter-Strike, so I'm like crouching and like staying low to the ground and stuff. And my whole team was just like, move. Like, they always, like, everyone's running as fast as they can and, like, throwing knives into the sky in the hopes that they would come down on top of enemies. And I'm, like, crouching around corners and stuff.
Well, yeah, there's the different classes and everything allow for a broad variety of how you kind of attack the game, so to speak. So I imagine that you're running with Ghost, maybe Ninja, and, like, Marathon or something? I don't know.
I have no idea what my perks are.
Oh. You should figure that out.
Nah, man, I just pull the trigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I have always enjoyed the Call of Duty series. I've been playing them ever since. Call of Duty 1. I think the only one that I did miss was Modern Warfare 2, but I also think I missed World at War, which is the World War II one after they stopped doing World War II. I enjoyed Black Ops 1 immensely. Not so much Modern Warfare 3. I think it lost a little of its luster, but maybe that's also because I was out of college by that point, and not as many of my friends were signed on at like one time. So like it really depends like who you're playing online with.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you're not going to play Call of Duty for a single player experience.
I might. I want to try the campaign, man.
Oh no, I'm not going
Ops
to say that the campaign's bad, but you're not going to keep going back for the campaign.
If you played the campaign of like the last several, it will seem a lot less substantial. But maybe if it's like the first one you played, then it'll probably be a lot more fun. I guess it's probably a similar situation to Assassin's Creed. If you've never played them before,
maybe.
it's a fresh new experience. So,
But yeah, you know, I'm enjoying watching the game, and I'm enjoying the limited amount of controller time I've taken for myself as well. We could play split screen online, but I really don't want to do that. I hate first-person shooters split screen.
yeah.
I would rather just, like, I'll play XCOM, she'll play Black Ops, and that's cool. We get both experiences.
Yeah, I'll have to get a new TV and hook up my Xbox at some point and get Black Ops.
I will
too.
get it if you get it and play.
Okay.
That's my
Alright.
only... Well, I guess if Ryan's going to play, that's sweeten the pot. Oh.
Casual scum?
But even if you didn't
it
get
all
it,
comes down to me.
if Smith...
Like Fox, you can't put that pressure on me, man.
Well, huh. I mean, if you don't get it and Ryan still has it and decides to play it, I would get it too. The only reason I'm going to buy it is to play online, and not even because I particularly want to play it online. I just want to play with you guys.
Aww.
Oh, that's sweet. Although you're gonna be dropped like a fucking rock every game because your internet.
No,
is
my
terrible.
Xbox Live is fine. And that's the weird thing I don't understand about this. Like, I played probably 7-8 hours of Halo 4 on Saturday, and
Yeah.
no problems at all. And I've never had any problems with Xbox Live. The only problems I've had online gaming, well, mainly Diablo 3, which is unbearable.
Oh, man.
And like,
Those are the days.
anytime my uploading speeds are pretty bad, but I don't know. I don't know what it is with Xbox Live. It works pretty well.
Well, cool beans.
So yeah, I'm excited. Well, that's why, if you guys got Halo 4, it's capture the flag. That's good. They got Dominion, which is kind of like domination in Call of Duty. I don't know. They probably still have that. The three flag areas.
Right.
I like that. That's one
I
of my
play the mode where you shoot people.
I
deathmatch.
don't
Yeah.
mind. I don't mind deathmatch, but I also like if you.
Oh yeah, Foxy is a big proponent for the mission or the.
I like
game
objective-based games only if you're with people you can talk to and stuff. Not like I'm super serious, but I just think having an objective allows me to play a little longer. Whereas if I'm just sitting there and killing people, But if I'm playing by myself, then that's better, because then you don't want to be relying on strangers for objectives.
Right. Ryan, you might enjoy hardcore team deathmatch.
Is that like
Rainbow Six?
Yeah, so when you die, you're dead till the end of the round.
Correct.
I like that more. Yeah.
But there's also I don't think there's a radar, or at least people don't show up on the radar or something like that.
Good.
And the bullets do a lot more damage.
Good.
I put a bullet in your head!
But that also means like more camping as well, so you have to take that into consideration.
That's real life, man.
That's how I play, man.
I would camp
Alright.
in real life.
Yeah, you only get one chance. That's how I played Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, I love Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption had like the most easily solved multiplayer of all time. Like all I would do is like get one easy kill, hide in the corner, and then get that like their version of
High-powered
VATS,
pistol.
whatever it was called. And then whenever people would walk by, you just like paint them with the VATS, and then they'd get killed, and you get more VATS.
Oh, VATS. I was like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Wait, Fallout VATS. Okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
and so like I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I don't think like the multiplayer was particularly competitive for Red Dead Redemption, but I was routinely like 3 deaths, 18 kills. Because
You're such a man.
man, yeah. I'm just saying, I wish that they had done something about that to not force me to do that, or to force me out of it.
It's a small price to pay for a great game like that.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
I played Jotto Bots. We can talk about that for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
You guys know Kyle Pulver?
I know Kyle Reese.
Who's Kyle? Oh. From Terminator.
You gotcha.
Kyle Pulver, he developed Offspring Fling.
Okay.
It was on Steam like a few months ago. He co-developed Snapshot.
Oh.
It's a game I'm familiar
Wait,
with.
And
did
he
we
just-
meet him at PAX?
Yeah, we didn't see him at PAX, but he was there with Offspring Fling at PAX.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he just released Jotto Bots. It's like a Metroidvania, but it's like a score attack Metroidvania. So you basically just like start on this map, and you only have 5 minutes to get to the end. There are like time power-ups you can pick up, almost in like an arcade racing game or something. But
Yeah.
mostly you're just like exploring, trying to get like the new weapons, jetpacks, and stuff like that to allow you to succeed. It's a very small game. It's also only $1. It also might be hideous.
Isn't that like how Half Minute Hero was?
Nah, I mean, sort of. Not really.
Mm-hmm.
Half Minute Hero is more robust, like a lot of gameplay, whereas Jotto Bots has probably less than 2 hours.
Okay.
But Jotto Bots is also only $1.
Right.
So I had a lot of fun with it. I spent like an afternoon with it, beat the game, set up a fairly good high score, and, look for a video of that in the future. It's $1.
Cool. I like dollar games.
Yeah.
I like games that I can, resolve. Just be like, I could get a hamburger, or I could support an indie dev and not eat like garbage.
I would just do both, to be honest.
Dude, hamburger combos here are like $8.
What?
Yeah,
are
I
you
can get like a
eating?
double cheeseburger and like.
I had
any
dinner
McDonald's.
for 2 at Wendy's last night, $15.65.
Yeah, no, when I go to, like, Mickey D's here, like, my
Yeah.
order is, like, 13 to 15 bucks.
Whoa!
But that's because I
What do you-
normally get, like, 2 burgers and I upsize the fries.
Jesus.
So, well, I'm trying to think, like, a Big Mac combo normally is $7.
Yeah.
And then you throw in another burger, that's, like, $2 to $3. Upsize the fries is, like, what, 50 cents? Plus tax. I don't know.
In Korea, I lived next to this guy who was basically like a scumbag, but I was a scumbag too. So it was great. So we'd like get super drunk on Saturdays, and then on Sunday we'd just like watch shitty movies on this TV that he paid way too much money for and is probably gonna throw in the trash when he leaves the country. But so we'd like be hungover in his house, and then he'd just order like a bag of burgers for McDonald's delivery.
That's so awesome.
So we'd just be like, yeah, we want like 8 double cheeseburgers. Come on, man.
That sounds pretty righteous.
It was a
I'm in
good
for that.
time. It was probably the least healthy I've ever been in my life.
That's okay.
I like
You know.
Wendy's recently. The
New fries, man.
new fries, their burgers, they like wrap that shit. You know.
I always used to find Wendy's fries like the bottom
Blandest,
tier. I know a lot
yeah.
of people liked them, but I used to.
Oh,
find
I don't
them.
like Wendy's fries.
The new Wendy's fries, man.
Yeah, they got the skin
Oh.
on them, and they use the sea salt.
Yeah, and they're like crispier. They're not as like soggy, and like the other ones used to be really potatoey, which is okay.
Yeah.
But they didn't stand like the rigidity test. Like if you picked one up, it would just like drape over itself. This is
He's right.
important.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's true. I can eat fries like soggy, crispy, cold, hot. It doesn't matter. I'm not picky with fries, but definitely Wendy's. Like, I wouldn't go to Wendy's and just like think like, oh, I just want to get some fries or something and eat them on their own. That's like the good test for me is like if I could just eat the fries by themselves without anything else.
What's your favorite fast food fry?
Favorite fast food fry.
Arby's curly fries, hands down. Bam, I win.
I think Harvey's is probably one of the better.
Harvey's got some good fries. Great onion rings too.
Great onions
I don't know what Harvey's
and
is.
really amazing poutine for fast food because they use real curd. Their gravy is really good. Good fries.
Yep.
It's all good.
KFC.
KFC's got some good fries too, I think. I mean, they got a little crisp to them. They're not too potatoey.
Who the hell is playing Curiosity the Cube and only breaking like, blocks every once in a while? These people don't know what they're doing. They're messing with my OCD. Oh, I don't like this. It's like all my blocks are like straight lines and, you know, making, you know, nice headway with it and just making it all nice and formed right. All these scumbags are just all, you know, breaking blocks all willy-nilly like.
Hey, do you guys have opinions on KFC? Because I'm in the minority.
Oh my God.
I think I love KFC.
I love it too. Okay, and it's one of the places I go to most here in town because we're kind of limited in terms of restaurants and even in fast food. There's only like McDonald's, Burger King, A&W, and KFC, DQ, Subway, and Taco Time. That's it. And there's a couple pizza places, but they recently you get their original chicken sandwich, man.
Yeah.
Just like it's not processed kind of chicken patty that you get at say on for a McChicken, which yeah, McChickens are good too, but it's like a
don't shit talk the McChicken.
No, I love the McChicken, but it's like a solid chunk of chicken. In the KFC sandwich, man. It's
The thing is, you could be in a car with somebody, right? And they're like, "Where do you want to go for a quick lunch?" And you say McDonald's, they're like, "Yeah, sure." You say Burger King, like, "Yeah, okay." Arby's, sure. Well, let's live a little. You say fucking KFC, like, "Oh my god, that's disgusting."
I think those people are insane because to me, it's like if you're gonna eat fast food, eat some motherfudging fast food. Typically, you go to KFC and you got a Taco Bell right next door. Mix it up, you know. You go get some. In
America, they have Taco Bell, KFC.
Yeah, we have
like,
tons
they
of those.
Yeah, we
literally
have
are
those
in the
as well,
same
yeah.
building.
Yeah, you get like some popcorn chicken, the big old bucket of chicken stuff. And you go over to the KFC and you get yourself a cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh,
Come
yes.
on, forget about it. Like,
I love cheesy gordita crunches. I'm not a big KFC guy. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's like I'm never in the mood for chicken, I guess.
Oh.
Like, I love McChickens and I love chicken sandwiches at BK or, you know, Wendy's, but I never want like a drumstick.
Yeah, well, the breast is the best, man.
The boobs.
Yeah, chicken
Boobs are always the best. Except for like, you know, butts.
The problem
I
with
don't wanna eat a
KFC,
chicken
man,
butt.
is they only do like one thing.
Chicken.
If you're in a car with like 6 people, like a clown car, 5 people want KFC, 1 person doesn't, that person always gets their way, especially if somebody that's driving is dating them.
well, here's the deal, Ryan. Next
Yeah.
time we're physically in the same city, we'll go get some KFC. And
We could both just get KFC tonight and then eat it on Skype with each other.
I mean, I would have to get in my car and like drive for 10 minutes.
He has to like drive to like the major near.
I have to drive out of the rural boondocks into the shitty city and then come back. Plus, I already ate. I made myself food. don't want to get any fatter. Oh, man.
Alright, well that basically does it for what I played this week, I guess.
Jesus.
Question, because it doesn't quite fit in with the coming up soon, but have you guys seen anything on Star Citizen?
What?
No.
Star Citizen?
What is Star Citizen?
It's from Chris Roberts. He's the dude who did like Wing Commander and Freelancer.
Oh, let me guess, it's a Kickstarter.
It is.
Is this like the one that's like super hardcore and like wants to be
Pretty much, like,
The
it's
very best?
looks amazing. I know we've talked about there being a lot of space simulators on Kickstarter and but this one's actually looking pretty intense. And right now, their goal was 2 million. Currently, they're at 3.5 million. And with like every extra 100,000 that they get, they add like a new star system at this point. If they make it to 3.75 million, they add like additional starship, and then once they get to like 4 million, they add a bunch of other stuff. Either way, it looks like pretty cool. They're not even close to an alpha yet. It's expected towards the end of 2014, but I'm kind of thinking, yeah, which is shitty because I'm about to drop $40 on it, I think. Just so I can get access to the early alphas and betas. But I'm thinking if there's one space simulator I'm going to play, it's probably this. Because I remember playing Freelancer, and back in the day I was thinking, like, this is a cool game. I really like it. I wish that computers were more powerful because they could probably make an amazing space simulator. I mean, it was pretty far ahead of its time, I think, and not a lot of people give it the respect it deserves. Freelancers, it's a good game, man. You just like go around, you travel,
Yeah, freelance.
and you land.
Yeah.
Freelance, yeah, basically. I should download it again. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
get DOSBox.
DOSBox.
Come on, it was totally on Windows 95. Actually, I forget. No, probably. When did that come out? That was either like 99 or 2000. I think it came out, which is
No.
actually what?
No.
Yeah. Freelancer.
I never played it.
Freelancer.
It was good. It was good. All right. Well,
Wait, how did Northernlion 3 minutes ago like a YouTube video?
because he's on
I
the
like-
internet.
Yeah, I like this video this guy made of an Isaac animation.
But you're supposed to be doing a podcast, man.
I'm doing the podcast.
What are you watching videos for?
I had the sound muted.
I doubt
Oh.
it.
So he's liking things in a biased manner, you know? Maybe
Yeah.
the audio is like, hey, Northernlion is a stupid piece of shit. Ah! And you don't even know, and you're liking it.
Northernlion's not a dragon.
That'd be funny. I'm a dragon.
I know.
Sock puppet.
So,
Upcoming releases or news?
news and upcoming releases.
Yeah, which
Nudes.
first? I got 2 tabs. I'm ready to go.
Let's do news.
News. Okay.
I-
What? Oh, I had some stuff earlier. Wait, let me scroll up because this stuff is old.
New GTA 5 trailer.
Yes.
We already talked about that.
It looks good. You know, planes
Yep.
and throwing in like driving jeeps out of planes and then jumping out of that
Parachutes.
jeep and then
Whoa.
parachuting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trains.
That's all the
Did
things
you see
that I
the
want to do in a
trains
GTA.
going through the city? The trains.
Yeah.
That's I don't know why that excited me the most. It's like I can't wait.
There is like a, you know, a 0.5 second shot of, you know, this airplane. It's kind of like dipsy doodling through a canyon. It looked really neat.
It's like
I wanted to
Independence
do
Day.
that. Yeah, it's kind of like Independence Day. I'm excited. I'm really interested in the 3 characters.
The
You
guy.
know, one is it seems like a structured businessman.
Yep.
Pulled into the world of crime, and then you have crazy redneck man,
Yep.
and then you have the African American
Token black guy.
like, yeah, token black guy.
I'm excited too, man. I always love the GTA games.
I wasn't a big fan of 4.
I hear a lot
I
of people
give
saying
it-
that, but I disagree.
Well, you're allowed to disagree, and I'm not saying my opinion is necessarily right. I just saying I didn't enjoy it that much.
I've never invested a serious amount of time in the GTA games. I've always kind of played them, but definitely not gotten into them as much as others. So, I don't know. But
I think there was, like, for me, there was a certain zaniness about Vice City and San Andreas.
that
And even going back to GTA 3 as well. And for GTA 4, when that came out, I just felt that it kind of took itself a little bit too seriously.
well, I definitely found that it had matured.
Right. Exactly, and that might have been it. But I also, I mean, I didn't play the DLC, but I heard the Ballad of Gay Tony was really good. And I forget the other, something about the Damned, wasn't it?
Lost in the Dam.
Yeah, Lost in the Damned.
Yeah.
Man, I don't
So
want
heard,
my GTA to be zany though. I got
No,
Saints
I
Row
don't
for that
either.
now.
That's the thing is like GTA 4 kind of pulled me.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be zany. I mean, Vice City wasn't, like, all-out zany, but it had some really, you know, funny moments.
Well, if you want zany, just play Saints Row.
Well, yeah, I have Saints Row, but I want, like, a GTA that doesn't take itself seriously but can also deliver a good story.
Well, come on, man.
That's Vice City.
That's a tall
San
order.
Andreas. I mean, they did it. They did it before. I'm not saying that they're out of, you know, I'm not saying that GTA 4 is a bad game by any means. It's well developed. It was implemented nicely. I just didn't enjoy it as the other ones.
Dead or Alive 5 adds an extreme amount of swimwear with latest downloadable costumes. Yes.
Nice.
Can't.
Boobs!
How are the boob physics in that game?
Oh,
Still
jiggly.
incredibly unrealistic.
That's the best type.
What else was there? Nintendo. Nope. Nope. American Business Mag. Nope. Major League Gaming motion. Where was this news that I was looking at earlier? And I was
THQ
like,
defaulted on a $50 million loan today.
who? THQ?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it says THQ details its loan default with Wells Fargo in new filing. Suckers.
Oh boy.
I just want to play some WWE games.
I'm pretty sure WWE 13 is looking like that might be the last one.
The last hurrah for THQ. That's too bad.
Oh, well, I guess it's what...
That's what they get for the fucking U-Draw, man. You know?
No.
I don't know.
You don't know the U-Draw?
No.
The U-Draw.
Yeah, like iPad, U-Draw. It was like... THQ invested all this money developing this like gaming tablet that you could use to like play Pictionary and like other U-Draw focused games. And
That's
then they produced like 1 million units of it, and they still have not sold off like that initial production line. Like I was in Future Shop maybe 2 weeks ago. There was a U-Draw there. They were supposed to retail for like 80 or $100 or something. Saw a U-Draw there for $19.99.
Oh,
Wait.
wow.
It just came out a year ago. Shit's crazy.
I failed to
Right?
understand. Did they make an app for the iPad or Android?
No, it's like a physical tablet.
Yeah, well, I understand, but why would they do that?
You plug it in like an Xbox controller, and then like into your Xbox. It's like a tablet controller for your Xbox, like a Wii U controller for your Xbox or something.
Oh, well.
And then you can play
that's-
Pictionary.
Still, I fail to see the extreme. I mean, if it were just like a standalone app or something, yeah, people would download that. But I don't see how they would buy specialized controller. That's like the, what do you call it, battalion?
What?
What's that tank? You know that tank?
Oh,
game?
Steel Battalion.
Steel Battalion.
Steel
You know,
Battalion.
not a lot of people are willing to put down $200 for a controller for one game. You know? You know what I'm saying? Whoever greenlit that bullshit should be fired. Well,
So
too bad they lost their job.
Wow. So good luck to you, THQ. They've been doing decent stuff lately. Saints Row.
Yeah.
I didn't like...
Well-
actually, I didn't play the third. I heard bad things about it, though.
Saints Row 3?
Yeah.
People love Saints Row 3, man.
That's not as much as 2.
I hate 2.
I love
3
2.
is awesome.
I heard 3 was garbage.
Hey, why are you guys leaving one out of the mix?
Off to the old Metacritic here.
Yeah, check
In
it
the
out.
meantime,
Alright, maybe I will.
See that I'm right.
Super Meat Boy Galaxy prototype puts Meat Boy in 3D. You gonna
Saints
play
Row the Third is at 82. Saints Row 2, 81.
Hey, wait. How many reviews?
that's
How many?
Metacritic. They
Based
can
on
suck
how
my
many
dick.
reviews for each?
Like 2,000,
Nope. Tell me now.
75.
For
Both combined.
that. No. Break it up, son.
All right.
Well, I hate it because I go to stuff like game rankings and like as soon as a new game comes out, maybe it's like GTA 4 and it has the highest ranking of all time, and people are like, oh yeah, it really is the best game of all time after 3 days of reviews, and that's based on 10 reviews, and then you got some like Legend of Zelda that's like 200.
And we're back! It's almost as if we never left.
They wouldn't have known if you hadn't have said that.
Some
I
might
want them to
say
know.
that we just traveled in time.
My internet crashed, and we had to end the Skype call and start another one.
Me and Fox kept it going for like a while.
I
Took me a
appreciate
while.
that.
We
To
didn't realize that you were
realize-
gone.
Because, you know, yeah. It's okay, we were having a good time.
I'll have
We
a good
talked
time.
about boob physics.
Oh, yeah? I heard
Yeah.
that Michaelalfox mentioned something about Dell manufacturing Wii U hardware.
Yeah, that was we discussed that.
Yeah,
He could tell us about it again.
All right. Let me pull up Dell selling Wii U hardware and software. Or it says selling. I don't think pre-order from Dell. So they're not actually manufacturing it. Well, maybe they are, but I don't think they are. Nintendo uses Foxconn like most other.
This is one of the worst news stories I've ever heard.
Yeah, I just don't quite understand why Dell is selling Wii U hardware.
Yeah, I thought she was too busy being a Grammy-winning songstress.
Ha 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 ha.
So, we talked about the death, or imminent death, possibly, of THQ.
Yeah,
right?
TH dead.
Yes. So, according to Rock Lee Smile,
Yeah.
on the channel, Nintendo Power officially closed its doors today. So that's, another...
I don't find that sad, man. Nintendo Power for me was always a shill.
I mean...
I was never a subscriber. Our friend Brad,
Yeah.
he loves that shit. Or he loved it. And he has, like, the ancient old ones from, like, Super Nintendo days, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So he's probably sad about that.
I subscribed.
But, yeah,
I subscribed for a while, and I guess I'm like sad out of nostalgia. But I don't think it was a very, at least during the time of my subscription, it was not like a renowned publication. It was basically like, hey, watch us give all these new Nintendo games at least an 8.
Yeah. Well, Sony's official PlayStation magazine, that's got shit canned too.
I was subscribed to that.
What about
one,
OXM?
too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read about that last week. They said something about that. Kind of makes sense. I always found that, like, I would always buy the official Xbox magazine back in the Xbox era. That was only for the demo.
Came with the
because
demo
it came with
disc.
the demo disc. But I always was like, why would I read a review of an Xbox game authored by, a company that's in bed with
Cahoots.
Microsoft? Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Xbox cahoots.
It doesn't quite make sense, because for me a review is supposed to be objective, not like a marketing.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be reviews. It could be previews of games
Well,
coming.
they did previews, that's for sure, which is I
Right.
can understand that.
Hmm.
And you get to see on the demo discs, they'd have a few videos. Previews
I loved
of
demo
upcoming.
discs.
Yeah, those were cool. I love that. But times have changed. Internet is sped up for some people, and you can.
What?
Well, internet's faster for
Oh,
a
I
lot of
see.
people, but not quite for me right in my current satellite situation. But downloading 30 gigabyte games is like, I'll just do it overnight kind of thing for a lot of people. So
It's like my
Same-
podcast files.
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
I don't know how to compress them. You guys get the full thing.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, just everything's going electronic now. You got all these tablets and shit with the subscriptions. Websites are pretty kicking, pretty awesome. Embrace it.
And you got the YouTubes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it's like last year. What was it? The Globe and Mail, which is a big Canadian newspaper. For those that don't know it, they went through some like $1 billion. I forget, not actually billion, but it's a substantial amount of money in terms of giving their newspaper a fresh new look. And I'm just like, when your shit fails, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I mean, basically, old businessmen read newspapers on the train ride to work every day, but just let it go. Make your app, make your website, and let's get on with society.
Was there other big news this week?
Did you hear Super Meat Boy Galaxy prototype puts Meat Boy in 3D?
Yeah.
Oh,
I saw something about that on Reddit, I think.
yeah, a Reddit user's. It was a Reddit user.
Was it
What
good?
else? I don't know.
Starcraft Heart of the Swarm is dated for March 12th, 2013.
Can't wait to probably not play that.
It's big news, though.
It is big news. This is the Zerg campaign.
Yeah.
Do you have feelings, thoughts about them breaking up the everything into
Yeah.
like DLC, and so next is gonna be Protoss?
Yeah.
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 Did you guys play StarCraft 2?
No.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Eh.
We're excellent.
Tom Hardy's gonna play Sam Fisher in the Splinter Cell movie.
I like that. He's a
I
good
like
dude.
Tom Hardy, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Tom Hardy. I still haven't seen the new Dark Knight.
No, my
Rises.
brother.
Neither have I. I gotta.
They'll be expecting one of us in the wreckage.
Mr. Wade.
I made a promise.
I made a promise to Master Wayne.
I still gotta see
Broken that
Bronson.
promise.
Oh boy.
It's supposed to be a good time.
I was trying. Wait.
He was good in Inception. I haven't seen Bronson. I heard he's pretty good in that though.
They said it's like the new age Clockwork Orange.
What?
Bronson.
Really?
Because like Clockwork
I never
Orange
saw
is
the old
pretty
age
controversial.
Clockwork Orange.
What? Just
Never
in terms
saw-
of like the level of controversy or some shit that has a lot of shock value. I don't know. Doesn't he like
Alright.
poop on himself or something?
When it's
He
on
poops on
Netflix,
himself?
you will have my permission to stream.
Is it on Netflix?
No.
Ah, dang it.
He poops on someone?
I think he just poops on himself and smears
He
it.
poops on himself?
I think so. I
What's a
don't know.
man pooping on himself for?
How?
Well, he's like in a mental institution or jail or prison. He's like a psycho.
He's pooping.
On himself.
Yeah,
Is he upside down?
maybe.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Well,
No, my brother. That's Bane, man.
It's vain.
Also, we got Bastion is coming to iPhone and iPod Touch.
Yeah, it came out today.
Yeah. It comes out. I wonder if it's actually good. Apparently, a lot of people say it's as good, if not even better, on iPad when it came out for iPad. Which kind of puts
Did
me
it throw
back.
you through a loop?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems crazy, but that's cool. I love Bastion. It's a great game. Very colorful.
Never heard of it.
Shut it.
What is it?
You know what Bastion is. So we got Australian government giving $20 million to the local games industry. I think that's cool.
Yeah, especially since a lot of... Doesn't Australia have, like, crazy bans and sanctions on video games, a lot of them?
Well,
Or did
for
they
the-
finally lift that?
They
For the
cost like
mature
$100 each.
Yeah. I don't know. They've always had issues with sort of censorship and whatnot, I think.
I should ask my XCOM character.
Oi, cunt.
Oh, come on. We got,
It just seemed fitting.
what else did we have? Oh yeah, and it's something I kind of tweeted about a little while back. We didn't really talk about it, but Call of Duty and like EA, their origins and stuff, they're getting into the whole built-in streaming video game
Yes.
footage, right, while you're playing the game, like, or I guess live streaming essentially. But they're like, not only are they not against it, now they're kind of pushing it, because I think they finally realized that it's the dumbest thing ever to tell people to take down their videos of them playing the game. It's free advertisement. I just don't understand why they ever thought that was a bad thing. I can't foresee
Wait,
it.
putting videos on YouTube about games?
Yeah, like, people do Let's Plays or they do live, on Twitch TV
I think
and stuff.
their perception is probably because one person's playing the game and all the people are watching, therefore all the people watching are just going to not buy the game because they've already experienced it.
It's bullshit, man.
I agree.
It's like, what was it? Some kind of news post said that pirates, like digital not like pirates, but people who steal music and stuff are actually more into music, and a lot of them put more money into it than people who don't, I guess.
That don't listen to music? Yeah, I would imagine that.
No, people that just kind of buy the occasional CD or something.
I suppose.
Let's talk about new releases.
New
New
releases.
releases.
We already said that Thomas Was Alone is on Steam.
Yeah, I
And
got
it needs
it.
to be mentioned again because everyone needs to get
Thomas
that
Was
game.
Alone is really good. You should buy it.
Yes.
Wii
Obviously-
U comes out on Sunday, along
So-
with Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, Mass Effect 3, Skylanders Giants, Scribblenauts Unlimited, which is now also coming to the PC on November
Yeah.
20th.
I saw that this morning, man. I was so excited.
That
I
is
said,
awesome.
Yes.
Darksiders
Yes.
2,
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden 3, and Batman Arkham City Armored Edition.
He said
Next
Gaiden.
week sees the release, finally, of
Gaiden.
Assassin's Creed 3 on the PC. For whatever reason, that was delayed.
Better graphics, man.
You're crazy. Walking Dead Episode 5, the conclusion to the first season, is coming out next week. That's really good news. Persona 4 Golden, Hitman Absolution, which we may have some coverage of. Wink, wink.
Uh-oh.
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale PlanetSide 2 is going to be available on Steam. Again, we mentioned Scribblenauts on the 20th is going to be out. The Adventure Time game for 3DS and the Family Guy game for PS3 and 360.
Not getting it.
But it's a pretty good couple of weeks here. We got a new console release, the end of a very good first season for The Walking Dead, new Hitman game, Scribblenauts.
It's almost bizarre to think that there's a new console release.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
It just doesn't
It
even
doesn't
register
feel
with
right.
me. Doesn't.
I don't have very much excitement at all for it.
Yeah, for me.
And I feel bad because of that.
Yeah. The original, the Wii, or when it was back when it was called the Revolution, I remember that, and people were like, "Oh, the Xbox."
There is a certain like mysticism about all the new consoles.
Well, and it was crazy. I remember back then. Oh, the war. Oh, it still happens nowadays, but everybody was like, "Oh no, the PS3 is superior technically. It's got a cell processor, which is like 7 processors
The cell
and 1 disk."
processor.
And people are like, "Oh yeah, but the Xbox 360 has 3 years water cooling and this and that." And it's like, well, all right. I'm just gonna play some games and have fun. I know. It's dumb. For me, you can't win an argument when you're talking about console specs, because PCs will always be there to be like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take 8 cores and shove them up your ass.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
And I'm gonna
Fuck
ram
you, I won't clean up my bedroom.
Said that to my parents once. They didn't like it.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. Release. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, for releases.
There's some stuff on Steam. Little Inferno's coming out. It's a platformer, point-and-click adventure.
It's a platformer.
No, it's just a point-and-click adventure. I totally forgot.
Oh. Well, how do you think a platformer point-and-click adventure would be made?
Pretty awfully.
Awfully?
Out this week we have Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yes.
Most other AAA releases just decided to get the fuck out of the way. At least for a few days. F1 Race Stars. It's like Mario Kart with real F1 racers, so, you know, cool.
Is it like a arcadey then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your favorite F1 racer?
That
Yeah, me too.
I couldn't name one. No.
Michael Schumacher.
Said Joe Montana.
That's it, Schumacher. I couldn't remember it.
Jacques
Yeah.
Villeneuve.
Does the Stig count?
Danica Patrick?
Nah, she wrecks too much.
Is she in
I
NASCAR?
told you.
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
She wrecked like twice this last race. It was ridiculous.
Sylvester Stallone. You see the movie in Driven, and he veers off course to pick up the quarter, and it gets embedded in his tire, and he doesn't lose any time. That's tricky, man. Not just anyone can do that.
Questions.
All right, we got questions.
Yes,
questions.
my brother.
Where's the first question should be answered, because that means that person.
I think it was
asked
Brad.
it first. No, it wasn't.
It was Brad.
2 hours. Oh, they just started asking questions. Oh wait, yeah. You guys want to get drunk at Deck Jan?
And
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. For
Yes.
those who don't know what Deck Jan is, it's our own organized event among the closest of friends, where we have a giant orgy and get drunk and eat poutine.
With horse heads.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of horse heads this year.
And I have 4 of those Fox T-shirts. You know,
I'm gonna wear one.
one is a kid small, one is a kid medium.
I'll get
Because I ordered them by accident, and then
Really?
they got here, and I tried it on, and I basically suffocated myself.
Oh
Why you
god,
have
that's
kids?
awesome.
Because
We'll just
by
cut
default,
like some bigger
the-
holes in them.
By
It's
default,
really bad if someone comes to your house and they see that you have matching shirts and one of them's in a kid size.
well, good thing nobody comes here because they don't know how to get here. So, but
And your roommate would destroy
the website by default has it in the kids sizes, and I didn't notice that. I just selected.
So you just kept buying them?
No, and then when they got there, I was like, well, I'll just give one to like my niece and my nephew,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just ordered 2 new ones. So really, I actually do have an extra one in a medium, which is actually like a large. It's pretty baggy.
Because it was from like the 1980s, these T-shirts.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
You guys can share it.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
in.
Ryan wears it Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Smith gets it Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and then it gets cleaned on Sundays.
Never clean.
Okay. Okay. J. Smith OTI. Does Michael have a relationship with Parasite Butt Guy? If so, did they eat butt meat together?
I love how was this question directed at me?
It was directed at you.
If it is,
I guess you have to
yes,
answer it.
Michaelalfox does have a relationship with Parasite Butt Guy. If so, do they eat butt meat together? That is their favorite meal. If they're not eating it out of a dumpster, they're eating it out of each other's assholes.
Wow.
Where do you think he got the parasite from?
Joe, average guy 96, asks, how are you? Oh, getting along with Dark Souls. Josh, I already mentioned that poorly, and I'm really bad at the game. Josh, if you need to sacrifice either Ryan or Michael for the fate of the world, who do you pick? I pick myself.
That's stupid.
Alright, fine, I pick you.
Oh, man.
I'm
What?
the best.
Alright, wait,
like-
hold
no,
on,
I-
wait,
I'm,
wait.
I'm
How
Bruce
about,
Willis.
wait, can I ask you guys?
What?
Who,
I'd
Fox,
kill
what
both
would you
you
do?
assholes so that there won't be any arguing about it.
Alright. Well, yeah, I would probably kill, yeah, I suppose I would sacrifice Ryan.
Oh, man.
Hang out with Fox.
Oh, come
Yes.
Wear
Suck it.
horse head masks together. And he can make me tacos.
I would actually make him tacos.
on. Tacos
I
are
think
like
Ryan
that
would-
shit.
I don't think Ryan would make me any tacos.
I'll make you delicious roast chicken dinners, man.
I can make him roast chicken. Roast chicken's easy. You know, the thing with tacos is like, you can't, if you make it on your own, don't buy that bullshit taco
Obviously.
seasoning pack. Well, I'm just saying a lot of people buy it. They think that's the only way to make proper taco meat, when in fact it is improper taco meat. What you do is you cook up the meat, get a little cayenne, a little chili powder, you maybe a little bit of hot sauce, your preferred flavor of hot sauce, and then you just put a bunch of salsa in there, and the salsa gives the meat the flavor. Oh yeah, it's so good. If you were to buy a game for each of you on Christmas, what would it be? $30 limit.
Thomas Was Alone on Steam. Buy it.
Thomas is Alone is
no.
now available on Steam.
You have to
Developed
buy
by Mike
no.
Biffle.
You have to buy the game for like. Well, okay, never mind. Each of you. Damn it. Star Citizen. Because then they would force them to make it come out earlier.
Of your butt cheeks.
So I don't want to wait till end of 2014. That's crazy. Can you guys even fathom where you're going to be in 2014?
A gutter somewhere with a horse head on.
Yep.
Okay. Well, glad to see you're so optimistic. Favorite genre of game? Favorite game? That's I don't know. That's a hard.
Probably
question to answer.
platformers.
Platformers are good, I guess.
Platformers are alright. I like shooters. First person perspective, probably. I don't know. No, that's not. I like too many things.
I like
Doesn't
tree
matter.
simulators. That's basically.
He does.
Yeah.
We haven't made a joke about that in a while.
It's true. Or multiplicity. Oh wait, yeah, we did.
Oh, Ryan, we came up with an idea for a sequel to Multiplicity in our Portal 2 kind of co-op play.
What would that be?
It would be that he, like, clones himself a bunch of times, but then a bunch of the clones get sex changes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm in.
So that'd be so good. Oh, man. You can see it now. It's like a Pauly Shore kind of movie almost. That's what.
That's what
or
the world
get-
needs.
they
Holy
should-
sure.
Get Carrot Top in on that shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Okay, here's a question. What's with the lack of Kerbal space mission?
Is that
Kerbal
for
Space
you or
Program.
me?
Kerbal Space
I know, it just says
Program?
Ask SP. I mean, we both have series of it. But
Have you posted some recently?
no.
Me neither.
I haven't posted anything. Well, 0.17 came out, and I just actually recently reinstalled that, but I haven't played it yet, which is basically the update with a ton of new planets and shit and nuclear engines. I'm almost intimidated. It's a pretty big update.
I suck at that game, and in the comments, everyone's just like, "Hey, you suck." And I'm like, "Okay." The end.
I mean, I don't know. I guess for me, it's like I'm almost surprised that a lot of people enjoy watching it because it's like 50 minutes of space travel.
Yeah, it's just like I don't think I'd be able to do that.
But
Just like hang out in space and like shoot the shit.
I mean,
No.
it's interesting I should say because I watched some other people do Kerbal Space programs. You know, it's interesting to see their different engineering and how they do certain things and whatnot. And because I play the game and I am interested in it, it draws me and it doesn't seem as boring. So I guess it's one of those series where if you're playing the game, it's interesting.
Right.
If you're not, maybe it's not as interesting. I guess I don't know.
Well, I mean, I enjoy watching you make it, and you know, I enjoy your commentary even in space. I'm just saying, for me, it'd be hard to talk.
Oh yeah, it is sometimes difficult to talk, but then when I find there's nothing to talk about, I just start singing.
I just start singing.
Can't go wrong with singing. All right, we got another. Do you guys even lift? Question. Tisk didn't listen to last week's episode. So will you guys do Blops 2 Zombies together as a series?
No.
I mean,
I wouldn't be averse to it, but I just don't have the game.
I don't have the game.
If this scumbag gets the game and he records it, then maybe. But I'm not gonna do it.
I would record it if
Fox
you guys
would record it.
if you guys would actually put in the time.
I got the time.
I mean, it could be like a mini series.
Could be.
We'll see. It's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, quantum physics says, I guess, there's a chance. But Smith and I will have to get the game first. Or at least, yeah.
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 Might be fun
Next
to do
question.
one or two episodes. Ryan, how big is yo dick? Also, scumbag is a synonym.
It's a synonym.
It's a synonym for condom.
Yes,
Don't
that is
answer
true.
that question, Ryan, 'cause I don't want to know the mystery. That's what
It's
turns me on.
big enough
Big enough to party?
to party.
Oh yeah, I also mentioned in the Spelunky episode for whatever reason I was gonna start calling you Buzzsaw, and I haven't. So
I got some messages that were like, "Way to go, Buzzsaw," and I was like, "I don't understand this."
Why?
I was
That's
doing
awesome.
commentary on something and I mentioned Buzzsaw, and it's like I should, because I was talking about giving nicknames. I give nicknames to a lot of people, and like I don't know how somehow I came up with Buzzsaw, and I should call Ryan Buzzsaw, but I never actually did. So there we go, Buzzsaw.
All right, learn something new every day.
Well, he seems like a buzzsaw. If you were to look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we got? Playing a lot of Don't Starve lately. Thanks, J Smith OTI. Which of you would last the longest if thrown into wilderness in real life?
Oh,
Jeff Osborne.
Jeff Osborne could survive in the vacuum of space.
I think that's a motherfucking illusion. That guy talks out of his ass a lot of time. Just saying, I think he would get eaten by a coyote.
Oh, where's Emily?
No, it's just M, dude. It's just M.
That's his girlfriend.
It's
Yeah.
boyfriend.
I remember when we were at the Mill Street Brew Pub and she was sitting across from me, and she kept putting her foot on my dick.
Yeah?
And just like give me a foot job, basically.
I remember New Year's at the Mill Street Brewery.
Yeah, you danced with that old lady.
I danced like 1,000 old ladies. I was trashed. It was awesome.
I think I still have a video somewhere of Jeff
Oh,
dancing like
man.
a friggin'
No.
Well, like there's Jeff and there's Deeves and Beswick and everybody looks like a moron, but Jeff
all
in
super
particular.
drunk.
Because
I
he always.
barely remember the ride over there.
I
Let
don't.
alone the ride
This
back.
motherfucker
Actually,
threw up on the bus.
really?
Who?
You?
I don't remember that.
Me?
No.
Fox. Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. But I
Doesn't
just don't
surprise me.
remember. I remember puking in my mouth in the hotel room and swallowing it.
Yeah, that was pretty
Twice.
gross. I was peeing
Wow.
right next to you.
You guys ready
What?
to do that again?
Yeah.
Yes. My man, I say this like every time we get together, but my tolerance just keeps going down and down because I just hardly ever drink when I'm out here.
Mm.
I
See, that'd be like the only thing I would do.
Well, then I just don't want to begin the slow descent into alcoholism.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know who would last longest. Probably, I don't know, maybe Fox, because he'd be living off the land or something.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know.
already like. Well, he told
I'm-
me that all of his chickens got eaten.
Oh, yeah.
They finally got
So he's
eaten, yeah.
fucked.
Well, which is fine because come wintertime, nobody would be here during the holiday to feed them, so they would just die on their own and suffer.
Yeah.
So it's probably for the best that, like, you know, a couple coyotes or foxes got a good meal out of it. It's a circle of life. And,
And the chicken's gonna eat the foxes now?
from
Let's
the
take
inside out.
let's take one more question.
Okay, Nick has got a few Xbox Live. No, Call of Duty, Halo. Oh, I don't know. One of you guys pick one. I can't pick this shit. Results.
Kill, fuck, marry, Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield.
I haven't played like any of them.
Alright, bad question then.
I don't know. That's. I don't
What
know.
NHL team do you cheer for?
Montreal Canadiens.
Winnipeg Jets.
Pittsburgh Penguins. And
Scumbag, Gary Bettman, Donald Fair. Get down to business, motherfuckers. We're not hard-working, fan-paying fans sitting here just watching a bunch of lawyers talk to each other. No, thank you. I want to see ice hockey again.
was that a rant on that lockout?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's bullshit? I got the whole Bell package, like satellite dealio.
Oh, no.
And I've
Did you
got
get
a
center
channel.
ice?
I got but I got a channel dedicated to the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It is a shame. So now, lately, I've just been watching A&E. You got Storage Wars,
Yeah.
Hardcore
Yup.
Pawn. Have you guys ever seen the Hardcore Pawn?
No.
Hardcore Pong.
It's based in Detroit,
Yeah.
which is awesome. And it's just like this pawn shop, this greasy, giant, huge pawn shop, and these people come in. This guy, like these guys come in with these fake watches and they're like, all right, how much you want to pawn this for and or sell it for? And he's like 15,000. And the guy's like, well, this is not an authentic Rolex. I'll give you 500. And he's like, fuck! And they basically just start yelling at each other. And this other guy comes in with this shitty LCD, like 30-inch TV. And, you know, he's a very flamboyant, gay guy. And he's like, yo, I want $400 for this TV. And the guy's like, the best I could do is 100. And he's like, what? You need to give me $400. And the guy's like, it's not worth that. I can't do it. And then the guy was just like, oh, it's funny. I like it. There's lots of drama, surprisingly, real life.
Oh, man.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, as always.
Yup.
Those are my questions.
Oh, we have to answer one of Kate's questions.
Oh,
If all the Pokemon were inserted into Tokyo Jungle, which Pokemon would reign supreme? OG 150 only. Fucking Dragonite. Are you kidding me?
Mewtwo.
Dragonite is a big... Well, it wouldn't be Mew. Mew would be torn apart on the first day.
No. He's
Mewtwo.
cute.
Cute
is
animals
151.
die in the rigorous fire of Tokyo Jungle.
I kill you.
She will
Sup?
feed a Gyarados for like an hour.
It's
Gyarados.
It's all about Venusaur, because that asshole can just grow fruit on his back and then just be like, I want a pineapple.
What's the other one? Like Executor, man. If you got a bunch of Executors.
Geodude.
Oh,
Geodude would win that game. Hands down, you lose.
It rains in the game.
Yeah.
Geodude.
He dies.
Water
Geodude
type.
wins.
No,
beats
I would
rock type.
Gengar, because ghosts. Ghosts don't need to eat
that's a
anything,
good idea.
You know? And Alakazam
Caterpie.
could just, like, hypnotize people into giving them free Big Macs.
Execute.
It said Executor.
I said execute.
I want to be Chansey. I think Chansey would survive. Because it's like a doctor. If you have a doctor in your group, nobody's going to kill the doctor.
Clefairy.
No, you are a dumb...
Jelly.
He's just naming all the Pokemon, you know.
Jigglypuff.
Fucking
Stupid
like
answer.
Moltres or something. Just set the world on fire.
It rains.
Zapdos is cool.
We already
He
went
was
over
a-
this.
I got Articuno, too.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.
Tentacool.
Tentacruel. Alright,
Seahorse.
let's say
Horsey.
goodbye. Can we say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Thank you guys very much for listening to the podcast.
YouTube.com/JSmithOTI.
Michaelalfox on Twitter and YouTube.com/Michaelalfox.
YouTube.com/Ray William Johnson.
No, don't do that. Dude's got 6 million subs already. Give me some.
YouTube.com/PewDiePie.
Don't stop it. I want his money in my pocket.
YouTube.com/
Butt cheeks.
Jenna Marbles.
YouTube.com/Jeff Osborne.
Yeah. Ozzy the
Oh.
Wise.
He's so
Anyway.
stupid.
That's it.
See you next time, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Goodbye.